Okay.
I know it's not 100%. We already talked about this.
We did.
And so I came prepared today.
Prepared for what?
Questions about upcoming.
I'm not going to give you any questions today.
Oh, okay.
Let me explain to you how we work.
Okay.
Because we're in a small town, everyone, not everyone, but most bigger companies that come from New York, LA, and Chicago, they come here, they expect us not to have talent.
Mhm.
So they hear small agencies and they shy away from us thinking that, we're mom and pop, who do we have? We're not mom and pop. Now, this town may be small, but this girl is big, and I'm not from here. So everything I do it on a California scale or New York scale, which is where I live. So I don't believe in, just because I live in a small town, I have to accept small town attitudes or people with small town minds or visions. My vision is still New York, still LA. And I expect that from my talent. What I put out here has to be good, because if I send someone on an audition, they don't do well, they like, who's that little agency? Where they come from? It hurts everyone behind them. When I send talent out there like Delvon Rowe or Bella or even Megan or Mo, then they go, wow, that agency got some talent. And they'll come back to me, and now the whole image of small town isn't there anymore. So I'm not from here, and sometimes I get upset when people think, oh, she's from a small town. I've never been in a small town in my life. I say that to say this. I'm looking at your file. Not good. When you came to me, you said you wanted to do this, but then you didn't do it. I don't have time for that.
I know.
I really don't. The models I take on, if I'm going to put my time and effort into them, and I don't see them putting their time and effort into their own craft, their own dreams, I'm wasting my time. So, in looking at what you've been doing, I don't get it. I don't get it. You came here and you sat right across the table from me. You even took your wig off when I asked you to. And you blossomed and says, oh, this is my dream. This is what I've always wanted to do. Honey, instead of you driving a Maserati, you're on a scooter. I don't do scooters.
I agree.
So, why are you wasting my time? Why are you here?
Well, actually, I think the reason why I didn't put a lot of time and effort into the acting class, because that's the classes that I missed, is because I felt like, I don't know, I know it's required with the agency, but I felt like I was not going to be good enough to do it, because first of all, I have issue with my accent of me pronouncing certain things, and I think that I was going to have difficulty in that area. So that's the reason why I did not put effort into that compared to the wrong way workshop, because I was here, I completed that, and I was focused. Then when I looked at that, and when I came here with a cold reading, and I was kind of a little bit, when I talk fast, sometimes people does not understand me that well, because I don't pronounce my words right. So I just felt like, well, maybe I just need to step back a little bit and try to. She gave me some exercise that I needed to work on at home. So I did that, and some of the schedule was kind of conflicting with my own schedule. So that's the reason why I didn't do that. But when you look at it on the other side, I mean, I was here, I completed whatever the workshop the wrong way. I completed that, but I just didn't complete the acting part.
But when I signed you, I told you, I said, in a small town, you have to be ready for all of it. Right. You have to be ready to do commercials. You have to be ready to do fashion shows. You have to be ready to do print work. We don't have the luxury in a small town like this, in a small agency in a small town, to kind of pick and choose. If someone comes to me and they want an African-American female with nappy hair, I'm sorry, but you do got nappy hair, but with your hair texture, your hair type, and they want them for a commercial, and I'm looking at you, I'm going, oh, She can't do it because she has no experience. That's why I train you.
Okay. I get it now. I mean, I get the whole...
You got it the first time because I explained it to you the first time, but then you went rogue and decided you're going to do it your way. You decided because acting wasn't something you were good at, because I wouldn't be laughing if I were you, but it's okay. But because acting wasn't something you were good at because of your accent, you decided you weren't going to put a lot of effort into it. That's not how we work here.
Mm-hmm.
It was enough acting workshops given for you to attend them and complete them. Mm-hmm. But you're hurting yourself, Martha, because think about it. Look on my wall. How many black girls you see up there? Don't count my daughter because she thinks she's white.
Where's the daughter?
That one.
Which one? Right here?
Yeah, she don't
The
count.
one
She
with
thinks
the,
she's
in the
white.
jean jacket. That's funny.
Well,
So if you don't count my daughter, you don't see
zero.
any. Exactly. So then the African American girls, the black girls that I have, I can't let you slide through without the proper training because you might be my only ticket if they're calling looking for an African American female.
Yeah. I mean, you're right. I don't have nothing else to say. It's true. Obvious. And like I said, I know now it was my own doubt, my own fear, because I'm looking at myself like, Martha had problems speaking out in public. Martha had problems. People say, I can't understand you. Can you repeat yourself? So that was my fear of, saying that, can I do it? I don't know if I can do it. And the days I came, I did it. And some of the days that she had, when she scheduled me, I had to work because I had to, I'm focusing like, okay, I want to pay my balance up. I want to do this, but I'm getting more hours and I'm doing this. So that's the reason why I didn't do it. But now, since I know, we talked about it on the way, and I sat down, had a conversation with myself, and I said, how do you really want to do it? Do you really want to do it or you don't want to do it? And I said, I really want to do it. And I stayed up all night. I learned the whole fashion stuff, the car, where the model needs and everything. I learned that.
You thought I was going to test you today? Is that why you did all that?
She can't
You
prepare.
actually thought I was going to sit here and test you today? Do you think I put that much thought into you? Really? No. No, honey, I don't put that much thought into one model. I was not going to test you today.
But I can prepare, though, just in case.
But you came prepared today. We're looking to let you go. You prepared at the wrong time. You're going to convince me why I should keep you. But here's the other thing. The acting workshops, they're not trying to hire you for no commercial or hire you for no series or hire you for no movie. All they're trying to do is teach you how to read. I don't give a rat's ass if you read in English, Spanish, Hindu, Handu, whatever. So your language barrier doesn't make a difference. The only thing they're doing is teaching you techniques. It doesn't matter what language you use, because if a producer or director or God behold someone wants to do a commercial, they're going to tell us that they want someone with good English. They're going to tell us that they want someone with a heavy accent. They're going to tell us what they want. We're not going to send you, honey, out there so you can be embarrassed because you have an accent. But if they're looking for someone like you, and the accent's not an issue, and I send you, you would know what to do. Because you didn't take my workshops. Because you didn't think.
True. I mean, I have nothing to say. True.
Okay.
I have nothing to say.
So I'm not happy with you, Martha. I'm not happy with the fact that you have not contributed to your training by not being there, and two, by not taking care of the fees for the training. And if I let you take the other training, I'm going to get that bill. And I'm not about to pay for you to learn how to do something if you don't even want to show up. I've done that already. I'm driving you to Detroit thinking your little beat up car can't make it. And you tell me your car is just fine. And laughed about it. I have to work on Saturday. You don't know what to say. Yeah. Okay, so all these type of things are a factor in why am I going to continue to invest in this girl. This training is not forever. It's temporary. Once you've learned and you've done the things that you need to do, then you let us do what we need to do. But the first day I take you to Detroit. You're telling me, oh, I want to work. I want to make all this money. I want to do all of that. Well, hell, I want to work and make money too. But I train. You don't. So how am I supposed to help you if you're not helping yourself?
I mean, you already doing what you gotta do. You helping me. It's me that, you know, I felt like I took it serious. The only thing I didn't take serious was the acting classes. I didn't know it was a big deal.
I told you it was a big deal when you signed up. I said when I sign models, we're kind of like a one-stop shop. You're going to take acting lessons, branding lessons. God forbid you need makeup lessons. We done talked about that. And so don't come back in here with no green nail polish.
No,
okay, you didn't. Thank you. So I told you that all of those things was a part of your development. If you know this business already, you don't need to be here.
I don't know it. That's why I'm here.
That's my whole point.
Yeah. I'm learning. I mean, it's a new world for me. I'm learning different things, and that's why I'm here.
Okay, sit up straight. Your posture's back. I done told you about that. Okay, so what should I do with you? Sitting there waiting. Yes, sir.
I'll call you later.
You dropped those boxes off?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got more, bro.
I only need those two. Oh, my Cuban friend, if you was taller, we'd be on. We'd be rocking some boots. You was just tall. Dang. Are you Cuban shit like that?
No.
No? Can you find me a tall Cuban?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Go with me to Cuba.
Hell, I don't want to bring them back home. I'm going to be here already. I'm an immigrant, bringing an immigrant. Hell, we both be in jail.
You will fall in love.
I'm going to fall in love. I don't want no Cuban that I got to bring back and smuggle through across to America. No. I don't even think you have
If you lay some of that Spanish on you, you'll bring him back.
I don't even think they got no tall Cubans over there. I've never seen a tall Cuban. Okay.
It's a lot.
A lot. Okay. I'll take your word for it.
My younger brothers told like you.
I don't want nobody from your family because you nasty.
No,
And they
no.
probably just like you. You a bad boy. They probably just like you. I don't want to have to kill you and your daughter, who is my housekeeper, by the way. So that'll be like good all my friendship.
Mm-mm.
And I'm older than you. What the heck would I do with your little brother? Man, I think I know what I do with his little brother.
I want to say my younger brothers told me, and my
Right.
other older brother has told me too. Oh, he living here already in Arizona, Phoenix, Arizona.
He had a job?
I don't know.
Oh, forget it.
I don't think
No more jobless guys. Last three guys I had to buy them lunch. I'm not doing that no more. No, not at all. Is Julio coming to the house? How do you text somebody and you can't speak Spanish? How am I supposed to reply
He
to
texted
you?
you. He texted you.
He texts me and I don't speak Spanish even though I should. And how do I text him back and I didn't
Texted
understand
by
what he
in
texts me?
English. He can read it.